Hello everyone and welcome to this presentation on assessment in maths. I hope you like this opening slide. I think it's pretty funny, but I also think it's an example of the skills we want students to develop. This comic is actually an example of reasoning and problem solving strategies at work, and the text is showing the students' thinking processes. Assessment helps students to develop these skills directly by monitoring their progress and evaluating their achievements, and indirectly by helping teachers to make informed instructional decisions and evaluate their teaching programs and practices. Assessment also generates information that is used to evaluate and report students' learning, which is then conveyed to parents, school administration, students themselves and other stakeholders. The assessment strategies I will focus on today are questioning, performance assessment tasks, and self-assessment. Questioning as a formative assessment strategy encourages students to be active participants in their learning. In relation to teaching number and place value, asking a range of open-ended and closed questions using a number grid will engage both lower and higher order thinking skills, developing procedural and conceptual maths understanding. By using a questioning technique called random selection, all the students remain engaged as they don't know who the teacher will call on, and this prevents individuals from dominating group question time. Teachers need to develop and practice good questioning strategies that align with learning outcomes, otherwise the purpose of this assessment strategy can be time wasted as it will not provide the information desired. Lastly, teachers will need to have prepared a way to record students' answers so that there is tangible evidence to reflect on and inform teaching. Performance assessment tasks are a good way to assess specific skills in the classroom and can be achieved with students working in pairs or through collaboration. This authentic assessment strategy is well suited to teaching students in the learning areas of money and financial mathematics because it places students in real-life scenarios where they can learn and practice the specific skills needed for life after leaving school. This should include becoming proficient in the use of calculators and other digital tools for banking and finance. Performance assessment tasks can be used as either formative or summative assessment, but teachers need to use differentiation to ensure students are being fairly assessed based on their individual learning goals. Depending on the type of activity, performance assessment tasks can be recorded through photos, video, and work samples to provide evidence for reporting students' achievements. Self-assessment and evaluation help students to reflect on their progress and to understand what they need to do next. As it generates work samples, it could be used in a portfolio as summative assessment, but is more valuable as formative assessment to inform and guide teaching and help students to develop metacognition by analysing their own thinking practices. While estimation and rounding is essentially a procedure to follow once the rule has been learnt, there is still an element of subjectivity to this process. So self-evaluation is important because it asks students to apply the fourth stage in Polyer's problem-solving model, looking back to examine your solution, therefore strengthening learning in the proficiency strands area of reasoning and problem-solving. However, teachers do need to make sure they provide swift feedback to students based on the evidence generated to clear up any misunderstandings and improve students' performance. Assessment is an integral part of the teaching and learning cycle, and if we don't want our students to grow up thinking that maths is a fantastical religion like Calvin and Hobbes, then it's up to us as teachers to ensure that students experience a variety of assessment activities which align with the curriculum learning outcomes. Questioning, performance assessment tasks, and self-assessment are just three of many assessment strategies, and I've tried to show that by applying them at the right time, we can enhance students' learning. At the end of the day, assessment should be used to inform our teaching, help to gather evidence, and improve students' performance and teachers' practice. I hope you found this interesting, and thank you for listening.